What's good, YouTube? It's your boy MikeJeezy here, coming at you with another Dokkan Battle video. And today is still Friday. Instead of doing a free-to-play Friday video this week, I think I'm going to do, over on the JP side of the game, I'm doing a banner review, sorry, for the new Android 13 banner that just dropped earlier today on JP. So I have the featured units pulled up, and just to kind of take a look. So cover card, we have the new Android 13, so this would make like the first, like, I think summonable Android 13 as far as I know. Yeah, so far we've had like the farmable tech ones, like the Shop one. Haven't been too good. So he is a target Goku category lead, and also a Android category lead, key +3, HP 130, attack and defense 170. So there's a new category called like target Goku or something like that. Pretty similar to, like, if you look at the units on the category, there's a lot of parallels with like some, other ones we've had recently, like the strength cooler. Yeah, that's all I can really say about that. He just kind of, like, I don't know, I think he's kind of in a weird spot because, like, he's not so unique that's like if you manage to pick up other units, you probably don't really need to try to like summon for him necessarily, unless you really want to play the target Goku category. And then we have this Trunks, who's interesting. He's like basically a nuker lead, and then he's got some like attack and defense plus like 100, attack at plus 100, and then defense 50% down. So I'm not really sure what the point of this unit is per se quite yet. I mean, obviously he's a nuker lead, but that hasn't really been too important besides like the punching bag event. So he's kind of interesting. He might be good as a sub, I guess, but the defense 50% down is kind of a red flag. Maybe he'll shine in the future here a little bit. And then we have some units that we've had previously, like the physical Piccolo, who's a Rivals and Namekian category lead. We got MVP 17, Jiren, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Turles. So in terms of like the banner, so this one's an interesting one because, alright, so obviously it's a red coin, so it's Dokkan Fest. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 featured units. I would say that, so this banner certainly isn't bad. I mean, all of the featured units are, well, besides him, are category leads, and I would kind of say I'm kind of leaning towards like this being the worst featured unit on the banner, but with an asterisk with that, like, I don't know if he's gonna, like, he may be more applicable in the future somehow, some way, because right now he's just like a nuke lead, which isn't, like, no one plays like events or stages other than like the punching bag event, with a nuke lead. But maybe, I don't know, again, maybe as a non-lead he might be really strong or something, I don't know. So yeah, in terms of the banner, it's certainly not bad. Like, you got, a banner where you can got MVP 17 and Turles on the same banner is certainly good. This guy's okay. I mean, if you don't, if you're either like new starting out, or if you don't have some of the, like, if you didn't manage to get cooler and you don't have like an Android's lead, he's decent lead. The Piccolo's pretty viable. It's too bad you can't really find Piccolo friends, because I would love to run like Rivals as like a team, but he's basically just going to be used like on the team. His effect, he has like the built-in Jace effect where you can tell where supers are going to be. That's very useful. He doesn't link too well in terms of key, but he's just kind of there to sniff out supers. And he also, I was going to say, oh, he also tanks really well from what I've noticed. I don't have any dupes in him. The Jiren's pretty solid. I actually haven't really used him even on Global too much. I just don't really run like Universe Survival or Universe 6 team or anything. And then I just pulled him on Global, so I haven't used him. But, again, all the units are pretty solid, with this one being a maybe. So in terms of like what I have on JP, so the only one I do have actually is the Piccolo. I have tried to pick up the Turles before and failed. This would be, I guess, my first opportunity at MVP 17. I would like to have him. I don't have any kind of like good Android lead. He's also a really good support type unit just in general, because he has got like key +3 I think, and he's good on Super Fizz, that kind of stuff. So right now I'm sitting at 1376 stones going into end of the year. I also have to remember that I think it's in February that JP has their anniversary banner, so we got roughly like 3 months, or maybe 3.5 months or so for that, and then Christmas is just coming up in a few weeks. This one's actually actually like really torn on summoning on this, because on one hand, you know, you have, it's like, well, you know, these are good units. I can't say that they're not great. Like, these guys are great. I would say he's good to great. I haven't used these too much to really tell. I mean, at least they're, at worst they're good. At best they're above average. Don't know about him, but I mean, he's, you know, applicable for the category. I would say that if you have, so he's got HP 130, attack and defense 170. I would say that if one of them has like a 130 part, I feel like the HP is the best one, because like having high attack, like the 170 attack and 170 defense is much better. Like, I think HP is the least. It's like if I had to choose one of them to be 130, I'd always pick the HP. So luckily he's in that boat. I think, man. So I would say it's not it's a trap banner in the sense that it's the end of the year, but in that case, like anything that they release at the end of the year before Christmas could be construed as a trap banner, but like this, it's a solid banner is the thing, so that's why I don't really think of it as a trap banner. It sucks because I do want to summon on it, but at the same time, long term, you know, just waiting for Christmas and 5-year might be better. But I think I have enough stones, so if I do throw a few stones at this, I'll still have a good amount for Christmas. And hopefully by the time 5-year comes around, like, they always give us a lot of stones and stuff for these big anniversaries. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm summoning on this and then I end up going hard on like Christmas 5-year and not be able to summon like an extra, you know, 3+1 because I throw like 150 stones at this or something like that. Which might be the case. I think I'd still do want to summon on this, because I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the units. I would say 5 of the 6 are wanted units. So I mean, in theory, with like the Dragonstone formula, I could end up spending like a healthy budget would be like 600 to 750 or something like that. Obviously not going to do that many because it is end of the year. So I think I want to throw in like 150 tops. Try to pull one of these. These two would be my top picks, I would say, and then I guess him, and then like these two. Don't really want to dupe Piccolo, although I don't have any dupes, so I mean that's fine. And then this one is kind of what I'm wanting to stay away from the most, just because like as a lead he's not really applicable. So let's throw a few stones in, and we'll see if we end up recritting it later. I want to set a hard cap to 150. You know, if I get something great in the first 2 summons, I'll just call it. You know, might regret it later, but we'll see. So I got Yamcha and Gohan. It's not a combo of any kind. If we can get at least one featured unit at a 150, you know, that's generally kind of like bare minimum you're shooting for. If you don't get it, then, you know, that's just the luck of the draw kind of thing. And still also shooting for the Deck Jocko. So if I can get Deck Jocko, it's not a total loss. I got a dupe of this dude. Which is okay. I mean, he's got his easy A, so there's that. Let's go Tech Jocko. And kicking Trunks. That sucks. Alright. Yeah, easy A maybe someday. Alright, so that was our first one. Nothing fantastic, really. I mean, he's good, but yeah, not really what I'm shooting for in the slightest. Alright, so this is summon number 2. Got Boo, Trunks, and Piccolo. That's probably nothing. Man, I don't want to go 3 summons and not get at least a featured, but I set a hard cap for myself. Gotta stick to the rules. It's like, the one more summon syndrome can really hurt you, but at the same time it can, you know, completely balance out if you have bad luck, you know, previously, which, you know, sucks, but... Alright, so I got movie support Gohan. I think I already have him, honestly. Haven't even bothered awakening mine, I don't think. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, I have 2. So that's a dupe as well. That's unfortunate. None of the other ones I can really use. Just trash Rs and SRs. So I'll do one more summon, I guess. You know, I again, just being the end of the year, it's kind of like 17 Boo and Gohan. We haven't got Warida or anything. Alright, well, we did get a featured unit, but it's a dupe. A Duplo. That's unfortunate. Oh. Okay. Alright, so literally the 2 units that I said I wanted the least were the ones I'm gonna get. Oh, dang it. And this trash. Oh my god. Okay, well. I can stick to my rules and just stick with 150. I did better than I thought in that I pulled 2 featured units instead of 1. The Piccolo I can feed into bottom right, so that's always, you know, helpful. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop it there, because I don't, at this point, like if I pull 2 feature units on 1, I know from a statistics point summoning again, and like the summons that you get, or whatever you pull here has no bearing on what you would pull on next, but it just feels like the next one would be like a quote cooldown multi since I pulled 2 featured SSRs here, so it's a good place to stop and stick to my rules of saying, hey, I was going to summon, you know, at most 150, so I need to respect, you know, that, have about 1200 stones going into, you know, into December and New Year's and the 5 years, so I think, you know, we did okay. Unfortunately, it was the 2 units we wanted the least, but hey, what can you do? That's just RNG. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you do summon on this banner, I hope you have better luck than I did. You know, just really be cognizant that, hey, it's end of the year. They could throw us another, you know, step up banner. At least like JP had theirs like July. I mean, they could still throw some at us for New Year's. So then you got, you know, like Christmas/New Year's banner, potential step up, and then like 5-year anniversary coming up. So there could be a lot of things just thrown at us. You want to have stones, you know, where you get them, especially if you're free to play. Gotta be conservative and not summon like, you know, going ham on every single banner, because that's a good way to just end up with a lot of trash. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and have an awesome weekend. Thank you. Bye.